Zero Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio.
Cage, back on the scene.
Castle back with you. We did work together. We worked together on a Saturday.
Yep.
Right? So, no, we don't normally work together. Our schedules have been all crazy lately. But
Jacked up.
I was ending my tour of duty for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And got in my personal vehicle. Had to run an errand.
Mm-hmm.
I had actually saw you out on the big road, out on the interstate.
On the beast.
And it looked like there was a lot of traffic around you. I want more information, as much as you can tell without, about painting a guilty person red.
You sound like a lawyer.
I want to know how this traffic stop that you conducted led to a car crash.
Can you tell us what they blew on the roadside without giving us a number? Yeah, that's one of those questions.
Listen to me closely and listen to me closely, audience. I want you to tell me how the traffic stop that you conducted led to a car crash. Go.
Well, as they say, routine traffic stop, which does not exist. I just stopped somebody for a minor offense.
Where did they stop?
Under a underpass, which is a bridge.
On which side of the road?
On the right side.
On the right side of the road.
On the right side of the road.
Under the bridge.
Under the bridge. All I know is the whole time they get ready to pull over, I'm like, don't stop under that bridge. Don't stop under that bridge. Don't stop.
And listen, you're saying this because I do it too.
Yeah.
Every sworn officer in the world. It's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Talking out loud.
Yeah. And then they do it. Then they pull over under the safety of the underpass. I'm like, you know what? Park under that bridge. That's right, because I told you to. Park under that bridge. So they did. I walk up to the car. As I'm walking up, I look over in the left lane. It's almost like I make eye contact with this driver. They look at me. I look at them. And then they run into the car in front of them. And I say to the driver that I stopped, I was like, give me 1 second. Hey, I'll be over there in a minute. Just pull over to the shoulder. So, yeah, they're looking embarrassed and just full of shame. So I do the little traffic stop, get the car over there. They was like, you want to hear what happened? I was like, nah, I watched it.
Is this what landed you on the left side of the road?
That's how I ended up on the left.
Because that's when, in my personal vehicle, I drove by. That's where I saw you on the left side of the road. Okay.
Didn't blow your horn or nothing.
No.
Didn't go nothing like that. Yeah. You just shook your head like, whew, glad I checked off early.
Hold on. No, that's not what no. When I drove by, what I saw was you bent over at the waist. Your campaign cover was tilted. And it looked like you were having a very interesting conversation, that you were dictating in a very interesting conversation. I could see 100% you were in charge of
I was in charge.
I was like, he's good. He's good. He's got it all under control.
I was up there like Deputy Savage.
And I'm going to tell you what you did here, brother. You failed to reduce speed to avoid colliding with a vehicle.
Wow.
You want to know how I know this, brother? Because I seen it. I was on the right shoulder over there handing that citizen a citation. And I looked across the road, and with your squinty little eyes, you looked like you were scared because I flexed on you for a second.
Oh.
And you want to know what you did? I'll tell you what you did, brother. You failed to reduce speed to avoid colliding with a vehicle. You just stand by while I get your citation, citizen.
They better stand by.
That's what happened.
Perfect.
Deputy Savage.
No. Again, that's exactly what I saw when I drove by. That was.
Did you see the belt over my shoulder?
Matter of fact, I did.
That's how I feel when I walk in that situation.
All units confirm and acknowledge the sergeant's text message.
He winced. He has no clue where this is going.
Oh, no.
There was an incident via text message from a few days ago that we had encountered. We get a platoon-wide text message from our sergeant.
Oh, my gosh. Hilarious.
Yes, from Sergeant Dirty Harry. Oh, Sergeant Dirty Harry. The Dirty Harry name sounds derogative. It's not.
He's a legend.
It's out of love and respect.
He's a legend.
His text to the comrades.
His mistake.
His mistake to the comrades is this. Good evening. For all you who don't check your emails. Or don't check them when you're off, I'm requesting that you respectfully leave or make sure your taser is in the office by tomorrow morning for a download. Greatly appreciate you all, and God bless. Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry. Let me tell you how this is how this goes. I think that was his first.
We're going to go through every text.
Oh, no.
Yes.
But this is how this plays out. All right, so this was like his first time doing a group text to this particular.
I was shocked to see this.
To this particular group. And it's like he walked up to the bullpen and opened it. And we were all like drinking water or eating hay or whatever bulls do. And we turn around and we look and we see that the door's open. And he's just standing there. Nobody's made a move yet because it's like a silence. Like, did he just open that door? And you're like, he did. And we all just stampede out.
Stampede.
And just run him over.
Dirty Harry has been serving as our sergeant now for enough time with the comrades that we serve with.
Right.
He walked into a situation where he didn't kind of know how to
back out
or take control. As he's put in enough time, maybe in his own mind, I think he's like, okay, this is now where I'm going to take my stand.
Yeah.
And again, we love Sergeant Dirty Harry.
Right.
If he gives us a lawful command, we are going to follow it out to the fullest extent of our abilities. So this is no disrespect intended to him. However, the stampede is on.
It's going to have some repercussions to it.
The stampede is on. He took a stand. He didn't realize when he opened that gate the stampede was coming. That's a great way to put that. Immediately, there's a text that follows. By Cage.
It wasn't immediately.
Yes, it was. And in perfect Cage fashion, as a jab, as you all know, he loves to throw these jabs. The text reads, "Can I just turn it into the armory? Question mark. Unnecessary space on my belt. Period." I mean, what? Right then and there, I said, "This is all gonna go bad.
Oh, man.
Gonna turn it into the armory."
Yep.
There's just, I need the space on my belt. I don't need it.
That was that one bull looking at the other bull like, is that gate open? And you're like, yeah.
No, we've all begun to run. And we're kind of side eye. We're giving each other side eye as we're storming that gate.
That gate's open.
So we get a thumbs up by a newer patrolman, and then a 10-4 by another.
And then here you go.
Yes. So now Cage has enticed me. We've made side eye. We've made side eye. The response I give to Sergeant Dirty Harry is, "Will it download after putting it in the dishwasher? Question mark. I couldn't get that guy's blood off any other way. Period."
Oh, man.
So we've now reached that gate.
And then you get
the cowboy's running.
Yep.
Dirty Harry's on the run. He's like, "Oh, hell! Oh, hell!"
No, I think he had like a hand up going, stop, halt, stop. You got 2 likes on that one.
Yeah. So when he threw the hand up to stop, when the thumbs up hit.
Stop.
When the thumbs up hit.
Guys, halt.
After the thumbs up hits in the text progression, Dirty Harry responds with a hand smack emoji smacking his face in bewilderment.
Like, why me?
Why me? That's why me. Yep.
Yeah, why me? And then one guy just responds, just write me up.
Write me up.
Yeah.
Forgot it. Write me up.
Yep.
So now here's where it spins. The dust from the stampede has now rolled in front of the stampede because it's on, man. It's on.
It's going.
Poor Dirty Harry. Didn't realize he decided to take a stand, send a group text out. And now here's what we get. My partner Cage. It emerges. Snap.
The old Thanos.
Exclamation point. With the Thanos. It's Thanos, if you're on the Marvel movie. The snap of the finger with the Infinity Stones. So it comes with a texted snap, exclamation point below that. The Thanos snap, finger snap emoji. Below that is what made me gut laugh like I haven't laughed in a while.
It's funny looking at
For
it.
some reason, Cage has characterized Sergeant Dirty Harry. And as in the Marvel Universe, when Thanos does the finger snap in the movies with the Avengers, everybody turns to dust. So Sergeant Dirty Harry in this image below the Thanos finger snap is half of his body, half of his real body in a real image is now turned to dust.
Oh, man.
And I hit the damn ground.
Oh, man. He's looking like, what happened? Oh, man. It was like, get out of here with that. Snap. Yeah.
You've melted the man's soul. He's now just dust.
Oh, man.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to all.
Buenos noches. I'm back.
That is Senor Officer Cage.
Senor Officer Cage.
Castle's only down to 1 or 2 left in the barrel.
Thank you for my Christmas. Yeah, I mumbled that at the end on purpose. So don't try to turn up the volume. Thank you for my Christmas. All right, so the story behind that. All right, stop a guy, runs a stop sign. And I write him a ticket. I gave him till the end of January. Pushed it back past Christmas, New Year's. Hey, enjoy the holiday season. He's
Don't
mad.
have to sweat this during the holidays. Enjoy the holidays. My gift to you.
Just don't forget.
Very good.
January 31st.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah, very nice. You know, Merry Christmas. He's basically like, well, I didn't stop at the stop sign. I rolled through it, but I didn't stop. I mean, come on. So, you know, I'm just like, I get it, man. I get it. I'll be right back, buddy. I'll be right back. He's smiling. He's happy. I come back with his ticket. Hey, man, you got 3 options. You can pay it through the mail, internet, or go to court. You gave me a ticket? I'm like, yeah. Thank you for my Christmas. And then he drives off.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to all. Yippee-ki-yay.
Do you remember Die Hard?
Somewhat.
One of Castle's favorite Christmas movies of all time.
Is it?
You're damn right it is. Yippee-ki-yay. There's a ho-ho-ho and a machine gun involved. Die Hard, that's a Christmas movie. One of my favorites of all time. Dating back, good God, 15, 16, 17, a long time ago for me.
Mm-hmm.
I had a memory in relation to the holidays. I was not long out of training, maybe a year or 2 out of training, and stopped a suspected impaired driver.
Alleged.
Suspected.
That was before alleged.
Allegedly suspected.
Yeah.
After a series of field sobriety testing, this driver was arrested.
Click, click. Handcuffs on.
So after the arrest, we go downtown for processing.
I know this is difficult for you because it's been a while, but go ahead.
What I learned during the handcuffing / unhandcuffing, the pat down, precursory search, all that stuff.
Yeah.
There was a colostomy bag involved with this particular individual.
Son of a.
Yeah, really.
You full of shit too.
Oh.
Everything was going fine. It was a kind of a standard impaired driving arrest or driving while impaired arrest. As maybe, again, don't watch Life PD, but maybe that's how they go on there, driving all over the place.
Yeah.
Guy looks like he's driving drunk. Yes, he is. I bring him to jail. We're going for testing.
Uh-huh. Saw drunk, arrested, same.
Oh, that kills me.
Yeah.
Anyway, unhandcuffed this particular individual because at the time he was being cooperative.
Mm-hmm.
At some point during the breath testing procedures that we are going to undertake, he begins to become upset.
Highly.
I don't really remember any specific reason why, but I remember him being angry with me.
You took his liberties. Sergeant Hardball. You think you just gonna take a man's liberties and he's just gonna lie down and take it?
Yes, sir.
By God, Castle, what's wrong with you?
I took that man's liberties away, Sergeant.
You took his liberties away from him.
I did, and brought him to jail.
Brought him before justice. That's what you did, son.
Yes, sir.
I trained you well.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Continue with your story. I'll allow it.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Hurry up.
Yes, sir. He had taken the breath testing, and it didn't go well.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He blew over the legal limit. This is what set him off. At some point, he was just angry, and he's like, I just need a drink of water. I'm like, well, there's a water fountain right over there.
This was after the 15-minute observation, and the test was delivered.
After all that, my dog just opened the door. Good God, that scared me. You can let him in if you want to. It's fine. He's not going to mess with it. Oh, man. This one's come in, and there he is.
All right.
You see his Christmas collar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. There he is. The old Labradoodle. Anyhow.
He got lonely.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he got lonely. He heard us in here yucking it up.
Yeah. I want to laugh too.
But this guy gets upset.
Uh-huh.
Wants to drink of water. I said, there's the water fountain. Go ahead.
Okay.
Whatever happened at the water fountain, I don't know. I don't know if he got in a fight with the button. I have no idea why. The processing area is like a big walk-around room.
Okay.
And there's some small offices on the side. I was in one of these little small offices on the side, and I heard some noise. I just heard of somebody yelling. And as I walked out and looked, what was going on? Where's this noise coming from? The Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
This guy has detached his bag, his colostomy bag,
And he's using it as a weapon.
as a lasso.
Oh.
Yes, it's a weapon.
Oh.
He's set himself off, and he is lassoing.
Just flinging poop everywhere.
There was stuff spraying.
Oh. You know what?
It was, yes.
There's enough of a story, and you've reached your limit.
Yippee-ki-yay. I duck back into the office and wait for him to slow down because I'm not going out there.
Yeah.
After some time, it probably wasn't that long, maybe 30 seconds or so, he kind of stalls out. His arm comes down, all that stuff comes out, and I'm like, okay, I know what's out there.
Yeah.
There's some hazardous materials.
Some fagula.
There's a spill. There's a spill.
There's a spill.
And this has to come to a conclusion.
You're like reaching for your hazmat book.
Yes.
1111.
As a Marine Corps rifle squad would, I had to close with and destroy this threat. I was the only one there.
I have no comeback for this. Tactic Carl over here.
I couldn't let this guy keep slinging his juice around.
Man, I heard you was a cook in the Marine Corps, but anyway.
Oh, come on, you fraud. Yeah,
Multiple reports of fraud.
you take that back.
You made a mean bacon, egg, and cheese.
I close with him. I grab a hold of the guy.
Ugh.
All I want to do is get out of that area. I want to get out of the fragmentation zone.
Yeah.
And I grab him, drag him across the open room.
Yeah.
I got about halfway there. I didn't want to hold him anymore. And I shot-putted him
Oh, I got you.
into the green benches.
You slingshotted him.
I shot-putted him.
Shot.
Yeah,
I know.
shot-putted him because I didn't want to hold him anymore.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want him slinging that stuff around. I mean, that's bodily fluids. God knows what's...
Yeah.
Yes, bad. It's
Right.
bad. It's all bad.
Yeah.
All of
it's
it's
just
bad.
nasty.
So I shot-putted him toward the bench. I wanted to get out of the fragmentation zone. And I didn't want to hold him anymore, but something had to happen. It's just like, Mom, they say, make something happen. That was my something I had to make happen.
You had to make something happen, right?
And as he hit the green bench, the very front row of benches near the little TV that they play for him,
Right.
that whole bolt assembly on the bottom snapped. There's no front bolt there to this day.
Look, dude, I'm telling you your first mistake with all this, when you looked out and you saw him lassoing his feces and fecal matter and bile everywhere. You know what your first mistake was?
What's that?
You went out there. I would have closed the door and just waited it out. What was he going to do? He was just going to get tired. He was in jail. There's nowhere he can go. That's your fault.
Yippee-ki-yay.
This is Captain Zumass. First off, I heard about the jail incident, Officer Castle. But I heard you were in the jail fighting with a man who was spraying fecal matter all over the place. And you decided to put your hands on the man and expose yourself to a hazardous situation.
Yes, sir.
Well, back in my home country, we would call you a dumbass. Because if we see a wild donkey fighting himself and spraying fecal matter all over himself, we do not mess with it. We let it go. We say it has mad cow disease and we just leave it alone. But you
full of shit too.
you are stupid. You are stupid for going out there.
I'm sorry, Captain Zumass. Will you please forgive me?
Because I seen the video and I am not pleased with what I seen. You are stupid for going out there and wrestling a man. I feel like you are sick. Back up from my desk.
Yes, sir.
Back up.
Yes, sir.
I used to think you were a good trooper. A good trooper. But I no longer think that because you are stupid. You know what?
Sorry, Captain Zumass.
Get out of my office right now.
Thank you, Captain Zumass.
0 Foxtrot Golf, FM, Police Fraud Radio.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to all.